welcome back from break.
Yep.
Team 1 has just successfully evaded the Imperium Marshals after being found in the Emperor's murder scene. Likely prime suspects. Having leaped out the balcony, the night opens up with no time to look back from your escape. And below, as you drift above, Halim in eagle form carrying Shurian and Mist, followed not too distantly by Geen. You see Skarenthail still burning with life. You see lantern light, bonfire in the festival below. Things inexplicably have come to a screeching halt, but there are still people down below conversing, engaging with one another, sharing stories. And as you drift, Halim, you surge in beast form, powerful and steady despite the weight of your passengers. The wind rushes past, tugging at cloaks and hair, carrying with it the scent of salt, smoke. Geen cuts through the sky, wings catching what little light there is. Silent alert. And for a moment, relief. And as you glide over the city, Halim, choose where you choose this touchdown.
He heard that take this whistle to his bosun. So Halim's going to go towards the docks. He can talk in his eagle form, so he's going to look underneath him as he's flying, and the beak come close to Mist's face. He said, my friends, he said to go to the dock, correct? The docks?
That's right. That's right.
But
that's where where the land is again. Yes.
He doesn't have a sky ship, correct? Is it a regular ship? And he's a pirate, so they probably are going to send guards. Let's circle around a few times to see if anything is active, right? These Imperium Marshals.
We're in your hands. I mean, claws.
We need
Talons?
to warn his crew, though. Like, I mean,
Well, we don't want to land there and then everybody already be apprehended. So let's take a look first, and then we'll drop down. Don't worry, I got the flowers covered.
that's good. I don't have flowers.
Geen, how far
Flowers.
behind the group are you? Can you hear this as they're circling?
I can hear them flying. I assume, depending on how loud you're. Actually, no, I could probably see you because I'm flying too. So I'm like 5 or so minutes away.
All right, so
from them.
you can't hear what they're saying then.
Right.
All right, so Halim, Mist, and Shurian, you know what time it is.
Well,
Group action roll.
Group action roll.
There it is.
Yeah.
I spoil your group action roll.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Spoiled.
I can fly at will, and once per rest, I can have the GM describe the scene without needing to roll.
Oh, all right. Group action roll. Spoiled.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Would you like me to describe the scene that you see?
Around the docks,
Sure.
to see if there are any, what's happening.
All right. So as you start to make your sort of spiral descent, as you're trying to to gain information. You do see a heavy Imperium Marshal presence, although it strikes you as odd because you have just flown directly from the scene of a crime as the bird flies and got to the dock. So there's no possible way they could already know about you, you would assume. But there is a heavy presence certainly in the middle district, but even coming down the main road into the lower district and by the docks, you see a lot of Imperium Marshals. No one seems to be alerted to your presence. You don't get a sense of real urgency from any of them, but you certainly see them. And as you start to sort of make your passes, you see a lot of the guards are concentrating in the high tourist areas. So a lot of the taverns and vendors that you see working, they're sort of the streets of middle district down to lower district have all these vendors along it. So you see a lot of presence there. They look as though they might be looking for someone. You don't see a big presence over near Old Town. Not a big tourist area. Not a lot of people go there. That is the oldest area of Skarenthail. Some of the oldest architecture is there.
I'm going to assume that there's one main docking area apart from, if there's not a harbor near the Keeper Castle or wherever this place we came from. So I'll make my way there. Did he say what his ship was, or is it an airship, or is it a water ship? I'm not really sure.
We never had time to ask.
Well, he said at the docks. So, that's here, right?
All right.
Do y'all know, what his, flag is,
I assume it's a skull and crossbones on a black background.
Well, from what I heard in the, in the Accords, it seems like they're trying to kind of not look like that anymore. So,
Murdering somebody won't help. As I make my way towards the docks, as we descend.
Are you descending right on the docks? There is a heavy Imperial Marshal presence in that area.
Oh, definitely not on the docks then.
Okay.
Is this, let's take a...
We need to either figure out what ship it is and land on the ship discreetly, or go to the old town where nobody is so we can figure stuff out, because we didn't get enough information.
Now, Mist, you don't need to roll for this because you were just there, you and M. Old Town is where the Idolinari Temple is.
Oh, I know. That's where Mist wants to go. But we gotta at least see if we can figure out what this dude's ship is.
Okay.
Can I try to remember? Yeah, my knowledge is super awesome. Any type of symbols on him?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Now you never did much perceiving of them, but give me, so your DC is going to be high. Give me a knowledge roll. Let's call your DC 17.
Okay.
Just as a reminder, we are all level 5, tier 3, so that's why the DCs are higher. I don't know if we ever actually came out with that outright with those people watching us at home.
No, it's fine. My knowledge is just not my focus.
Mm-hmm.
I did have the entire Accords as well that she was looking in on.
Sure, yeah.
But
sure.
I wasn't super focused on him.
Well, let's ask.
Oh, hey.
Dean, Are you wearing any sort of pirate insignia on your person?
Yes, a couple. Okay. The main one is a red dragon head.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Red Dragon, Crimson Dragon is the name of the ship, right?
That is one of his titles, but anyways, I failed.
Okay.
13 with fear.
Ooh, I'll take that fear. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to add a token to my card.
With all this fear, it's going to be like a scary movie.
Don't be scared. So you're flying in circles as you start to approach the dock. You can't quite remember what the insignia was on Gein's dress uniform.
All right, guys, I have no idea. Maybe
You
we
may
should
be
just
able
go
to-
to Old Town.
I want to look for a pirate ship.
Yeah.
A pirate
Just-
ship.
A pirate ship.
Okay. As you're approaching closer, do you want to give me an instinct to perceive?
I do.
Okay.
And as part of my beast form, the first time I make a roll, I gain advantage.
Okay.
But only once per long rest, or once per rest, it says. Okay. Instinct to perceive plus advantage roll. That's a 22 with hope.
22 with hope. Take your hope.
Yay.
You certainly identify a couple of ships that could be pirate ships. You see a large warship, but there's some iconography on it that softens it up a little bit. You see some what you recognize from your time in Regos in the which is now is next to the garden. You see some Qatari symbology on some of the banners of the large warship. You do see another ship that is smaller, but does carry some symbols that makes you believe that don't quite match any of the kingdoms whose banners are flying on their ships in the harbor.
All right, my friends, you with the whistle. We were going to swoop by the ship, blow the whistle, and if they start shooting at us, that's the one.
Who has the whistle?
I have the whistle. Why do I want to get shot at? What are you talking about?
I'm sure Halim knows what he's doing. Just go ahead and blow it.
I'm certain there's
He used
a
this
very small
whistle,
chance.
Like this is like a used whistle.
I mean, I'm sure he's not
wiping it
gonna-
off. Just in case.
probably tastes like rum.
Okay. So we're blowing it to see if the people on the boat will recognize the whistle blow.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Have you landed at this point? Or are you still
No.
okay?
We're gonna do it.
Fly over.
We're gonna buzz the tower.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I blow the whistle as we're kind of, getting there, and I am trying to perceive reactions to know whether I think they know the whistle sound.
All right. Well, let's first find out what happens. Gein,
Okay.
would you like to describe what happens on the ship when the whistle is blown by this bird carrying passengers swoops by the crow's nest?
We're friends.
Immediately, there are roughly 20 people on deck. This larger portal says, "Captain's whistle. All hands, make way." And how they open up room for you to land. But on the helm or the back part, so my ship is a very large 2 to 3 story longboat. If you'd like to YouTube or Google Drakars, they're pretty cool. So also near the helm, which is just a giant stick in the water, is a very large bug that's blue and black ink spotted. And he seems to be very attentive, kind of hovers above, flying. It's almost, very loudly, like a fan boat. And sort of helps you land onto the ship.
We will land, and as soon as I do, I'll create that flower using Wild Touch and hand it to Mist. Here's your flower.
Oh, is this the...
Bosun.
Yes, bro. Welcome to
Hold it
Crimson
together.
Dragon. You must be friends with our captain, yes.
We are, but your captain is, well, in a bit of trouble, as we all are now.
He starts to wholeheartedly laugh, as does most of the crew that is nearby. Ah, that is Captain.
How
Please,
far
please.
off is Geen from?
He sees them land, and he sees Juice fly up, so he's right there, pretty much. So everybody's essentially together at this
Okay.
point.
So as he comes swooping down and land on the dock, I like this idea of this sort of like ghost vision as M is in their own way making their way through Skarenthail, following the group. Sage, would you like to describe how M emerges in this scene?
Sorry, so I think directly where Halim and Mist and Shurian are standing, I think M kind of like goes from beneath the ground to the water, under the boat, and then directly below them just starts very slowly floating through the center of the ship through these 2 to 3 stories. And just, ends up right next to the other 3.
The party has assembled once more.
Little screams from under the lower deck.
Yeah.
What is that?
Captain! Would you like to introduce your is this your right hand man, your second in command?
Yes, I will introduce my crew. First and foremost, I say, lads, these are our new friends. I point to the larger turtle. This turtle is a mixed breed with a giant. He is roughly 8 foot tall, 3 eyes. He tends to the ship, understands what we need. His name is Bosun Greyshell. He has a yellow bandana on his head. The helmsman, which is another giant. Because the ship is very large, we're going to need multiple people, not only to row. Ian explains all of this in character. He nerds out over explaining his ship, people. But semantics, for people you really need to contact, there's a chef, quartermaster, bosun. So bosun, turtle, quartermaster, Simeon. Ribbit is the overall left-hand crew manager. And then the chef is an orc.
And what's your Ribbit's name?
My Ribbit's name is Rogar Crockwell.
Rogar Crockwell.
Rogar, yes.
Rogar?
Rogar.
Throgar.
Oh,
Like
Throgar.
Throw, right?
I
think
like
Throw, like
Frogger.
Oh,
Frog.
Frog.
What's the name of the ship?
The Crimson Dragon.
The Crimson Dragon. Right. Okay. So I have to remember.
The ship is made out of very dark cherry wood. The mast, as you notice, can actually be collapsible, so it can go under bridges and things like that.
So as you arrive on deck, Frogar quickly approaches you and says, Did we overstay our welcome again, Captain?
No. No, friend. Again, we were framed with a crime, just like at that one time down in Brum's, that one incident.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Framed with a crime, Captain?
We're not on our smuggling routes yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly the prudent thing would be to get out of town.
Yes. Ready the men and kill Pigsley.
No,
Which is-
no, Captain.
I don't think we need.
We
to.
must prove our innocence.
Boys, the captain screwed it up for the rest of us again.
You would lose everything you seek to attain. If this city were to brand you a criminal, your people will never be recognized. You need legitimacy in the council.
Also, you have to think about it with the scroll stolen as well. It doesn't look all that great. We should warn your people so they understand what's coming, but we need to go.
Okay. I know what I must do. Juice? And I turn to Mist and I say, Madame, may I have my whistle, please?
Oh, yes, please, here.
Thank you, young.
Oh,
Mist.
hold on. And she's going to wipe it off because she just blew the whistle.
Yes, it has been in worse places. Thank you.
That's not what Miss wanted to hear.
He looks to the crew and he says, respectfully, men, prepare the other generals in the Dreadnought Committee. I must take part from here. I will change out from my formal wear into my adventuring gear. I have a mossy green leather coat, all like fine cloth, hooded with gold and black silk. I have a different cape. It is a lion's mane with blue highlights in it. And I take a juice, which is a giant beetle, and I get off the ship. I say, return to Varkos, and I shall see you when I can.
We should fly along that path. And can you go back into an eagle? Can you go under the ground again?
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you go talk to you know who and see if we can bring company?
Right. Yeah, that. Okay. And just kind of.
We're gonna head to the old town.
And what is in Old Town?
It's the oldest district of. I just call it the old town.
So it's aptly named, but why would we go there?
Apparently
When
it
we
is
were
to
flying, there
be-
were no guards. Need the plan.
Nothing else?
There's a contact that we need to see if it's okay if we go there.
Are you sure there's nothing
Friend.
else you would need to tell us?
Right now, no. We should be moving.
I agree.
Maybe once we land and settle, either in a location that would be nice to be in or a lesser ideal location.
Shurian takes his cape that is actually from his home, and it's a wool cape, but he pulls it, flips it around so it's a different color, so it's not the black and silver of Corvallis, and he wraps it around his head and kind of leaves his eyes open so no one can see his face.
Nice. Oh, hey, Em, we should meet up at that one like weird planter that had like the purple and blue flowers. There was like a few houses down, buildings, you know.
Yeah, they're
You know,
yeah,
when we were traveling.
right.
there's a-
You know what? It'll be cool. I'll find you.
Okay. It's on the path. Do you need the map?
What? No.
Okay. All right, let's
Aline will
let's
look
go.
to Shurian. Are you sure you want to stay here? Because, like, they're going to be looking for Captain, and probably you, since you tried to strike him with your sword.
Worried about, well, what my own people will think about this situation. I need to get them a message and let them know what exactly is happening. But yes, you're right. We should be as quiet and unnoticeable as possible. I don't see what other choice we have really right now.
I'd like the wind.
Yes.
All right. Should I take him up? Mist, ma'am, Mist? Lady Mist, is it?
You can just call me Mist. It's fine. Yeah, you need to take us, but stay low. Close to the water.
Very well. I'll turn into a giant black owl so I can hover.
As you're transforming, the crew is suddenly alarmed by this shape-shifting human Froggard, right? Freaking Frogar. Sorry, I'm gonna call him Frogger. Frogger comes up to you, Geen, and says, "Captain, are you sure you want us to leave without you? We can get word to the council, but you'll be stranded." And then Greyshell walks up behind him. Yeah, I don't like that idea, Captain.
In fact, that is a very good point, my friends. Would you mind laying low with the rest of the hand? That's what I call the rest of the trusted crew members for Ghost's sake. To stay in the city and either to help our cause, and perhaps even recruit another fleet ship while we're here.
Boy, Captain. Yeah,
Always
we'll take up residence in the splendid tankard over there. There's lots of people in and out.
Look to Old Town and keep low.
Boy, Captain, will do.
And friends,
Captain, I would have one request of you, if you would indulge me.
Yes.
Would you be willing to send one of your most trusted crew to the Corvallian ships and look for a person named Emily Pond and deliver a message for me?
Absolutely. Would you like some security for that ship as well?
I don't think it would be necessary. I think it would be better to be discreet about it. Just get to Emily Pond and let her know that we are all innocent, and when the time is right, I'll make contact with her again. In the meantime, we will seek to prove our innocence.
Yes. So, Greyshell understood, but I'll say to him in Giantonese, or whatever the language of the giants. If you see something valuable, don't overdo it.
Oh, boy, Captain.
Friends, not ends. And I point to the group. Friends, not ends.
I'll look for the pond. That sounds right up my alley.
No,
It won't
good
be
sir,
easy.
The pond is a person, not a place.
Do I look like an idiot to you?
I no, of course not, good sir. Of
He like
course
licks
not.
his eyeball.
No,
I can find a person named Pond.
I have the utmost
Rogar.
trust.
Please, this is the Prince of Corvallis, our newest, one of our newest allies.
Not a king, though.
Yet.
Quite the charmer, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, this is enough. Right, we can go. Right? Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for
get
your
out of
help.
here before someone sees you.
Rachel, thank you. And I shall be back soon, my brother.
Bye. Take it easy, Captain.
And I'll say my final goodbyes to the crew and make my departure with Juice.
As you disembark, Halim is already transformed into a black owl at this point. How do you choose to make your way to Old Town?
How does it work with the owl? Can the owl like double claw people too?
Who?
Or is one of how does that work?
No,
I
do you
can see
mean-
it with an eagle, but I can't see it with an owl. Okay.
Yeah, it's just flavor. I become a giant flying creature. You were talking to me, right?
Who?
Ooh.
All right, so no role necessary. Like they're not actively looking for you yet, but I want you to describe to me how you make your way to Old Town as a group. Now, Emma's already gone as an advanced party. How do you make your way Old Town? So as you leave the docks, Old Town is just off to your left. It's kind of sort of gated. There's old stone walls that are sort of kind of run down and ruined. As you enter, there's still certainly people living there. As far as the architecture is concerned, it is the oldest architecture in the city, and it's not well maintained. Certainly, maybe it was long ago, but currently its state is not the best. A lot of the impoverished denizens of this city live there, and we've already seen a little bit of that from last episode.
I think Hal leaps off the boat and she said, fly low. So the toes are touching the water as we skirt along the water on the outskirts of the town, following the coastline under the cover of night.
I was gonna like move my hand to point like where to go as we're trying to weave unseen. But also I know where we're going. So, you know.
I mean, we could just tell me, go left, go right.
Did you know that talking makes noise? And when you make noise, it's easier to be seen. He's gonna smirk.
Gonna turn his head 360 and look at you. Right.
Okay.
Good point.
Geen, are you flying as well?
I'm riding on Juice.
Oh,
He's
okay.
flying.
So as you take flight from the docks and sort of keeping low, make your way along the coast over to Old Town, mist guiding you as to where you land. You touch down in this dark alley with the mossy stone still wet from the day. You see a purple pot. Was that right? Purple pot?
Pot with purple and blue flowers.
A pot with purple and blue flowers.
Yeah, we talked about it for like 15 seconds while we were walking.
And you arrive.
What is
wait.
this? Mist, what is this place? I need answers before we can progress any further.
Okay.
And I've put a lot of faith in you. I believed you when we were at the murder scene of the Emperor, and I believed you when we said we should go here, but you are not forthright with enough information
Fresh Prince. Mist has proved herself yet for the third time by carrying the whistle that holds two things that hold important to me. My family and my ship. We can trust her.
Trust is not the problem.
Answers.
The answers are what we need.
She's gonna make sure no one's near.
All right, give me an instinct to perceive.
Okay. Ooh. 23 with fear.
What's all the fear?
You know what? Wait. You know what? No. We're gonna go ahead. Okay. And I'm fearless. Okay. So I'm gonna mark some stress and turn it into hope instead.
Ooh. All right, you can have your fear back.
Nice.
All right then. Have your fear.
So 23 with hope.
Oh. So as you look around, you see it's getting pretty late. It's after dinner. The sun is down. There's a couple of lanterns lit in the houses, but you don't see any Imperial marshals or any officials of any sort. You see a couple of street urchins. Actually, I'm sorry. You see one homeless Dracona sitting in an alleyway, curled up with whatever it can find, papers or a burlap, trying to make bed to stay warm for the evening. About a block down from where you are.
Okay. She's gonna start talking really low. Okay. Usually I don't say what I'm involved in. Try to avoid people, as you may know from our first encounter.
Yes.
The creature that kind of killed the Emperor. Well, he killed the Emperor a little bit there, and I know what it is because it's my job to know. And I take care of those things.
Take care of?
Yeah, that's what you do with monsters that you can't reason with.
That's why you were in the Emperor's chambers.
I was keeping an eye on the Accords, which I saw. You didn't see me, but we saw y'all. There's stuff going on behind the scenes, and it's my job to figure it out.
Why is that your job? Who are you? What do you represent? What faction? What organization?
She stares for a minute.
Shireen stares right back.
Okay. That's fine. Most of my kind do not try to stay in the shadows as much as I do. It's not necessarily that I'm not allowed to tell you. It's just been burned in the past. So
we're in this together now, all of us.
Fine. I am a monk of the Idonare.
I see. Shurian looks over to M. And
Em
are you
isn't
as
there
well?
yet, I don't think.
Oh, she's not there yet. Sorry.
I don't know if they're there now.
So they're not there yet. Sorry.
They're having a discussion right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought they were there. All right. Well, I suppose that's enough for now. Where are you taking us? What do we need to do next?
Given the troubles that we have, that we have stumbled into, I don't know if it would be best for the Idolinari for us to go there, but there are temples in all sorts of locations. But I don't know if the Elder's going to want us there, or we might need to take up space somewhere else. So.
All we can do is ask, I suppose. Shall we be off?
We're going to wait here for M to return and went to go talk to
Very well.
her. They should be back in a minute now.
So while we're waiting, Shurian will go to the homeless Dracona and give him a handful of gold when no one else is looking.
Are you trying to hide this?
Yeah, I'm not great at hiding. My finesse is a -1, so I'll just do it. But okay. Yeah, I won't announce that I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go over to do it and just gently give it to them, make no ceremony of it, and come back.
As you hand the gold down, you see this Dracona look up at you, and there's this look in their eye as their pupils are fully dilated in the dark. And he says, "Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. This is what I knew if I prayed to Zarix, he would bless me. Thank you. Bless Zarix, bless you, please. Oh, thank you. What is your name?"
My name is, it does not matter what my name is. Just get yourself some nourishment. Get yourself in a better place. That's all I ask as repayment.
Oh, please, I must know what your name is. Who would do such a kindness for me? Oh, this is going to buy me at least 3 days worth of bread.
My name is, he thinks too, Halim. My name is Hawk.
Give me a presence check.
Oh, presence. I'm good at that. All right.
Okay.
Of course you are.
14 with fear, but
your DC is 12.
Oh, DC 12?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it. Like, we've been piling up the fear all day anyway. All right, I'll take it.
So your success with fear, I'm going to take my fear.
Okay.
He looks at you as you say it, and he says, "Okay, Sir Hawk." And he kind of gives you a little bit of a smile, like he gets it. "Thank you. May Zarix shine warmth and justice upon you."
And to you.
Thanks. Be wary, traveler. I don't know if this advice would be beneficial for you or not, but the marshals come through here, but 2 or 3 times a night, usually before the bell tower tolls, which is due any moment.
That is good information. Thank you.
You'll stay safe, Sarah Hawk.
Thank you.
And he turns and scurries away into the darkness.
I'll relay the guard information back to the team.
By the way, as soon as she revealed what she worked for, she's been trying to gauge their reaction the entire time. mostly paying attention to Shurian. So she totally saw him do that. But yeah. Just throwing that out there.
Does anybody wish to hold their reaction back from mist?
No.
No?
Okay.
No.
I'm still a giant owl sitting there.
Who?
Oh yeah, it's hard to read an owl.
All right, so after some time passes.
We should shrink somewhere while we're waiting, I guess. Do we want to act like we're bums on the street for a little bit? In case the guard passes before M gets here?
The owl looks at Shurian.
That's not going to happen.
Did you see that homeless owl?
Well, can we not just stick to the alleyways? I'm not really familiar with this sort of way of life, so I'll look to your advice. Captain, do you have any counsel?
Yes, I do. As I rearrange my coat so I can wear it like a king, I have a class for years. I light up my pipe and I look around the alleyways. Is the alleyways big enough to fit Juice? Or is Juice gonna have to fly?
How big is Juice again?
Juice is roughly 7 feet long and about 8 feet high.
Volkswagen Bug, no pun intended.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect. I think the alleyways are probably big enough to fit. However, I'm going to spend a fear. 2 fear. You hear what sounds like unorganized marching, more of a patrol. 2 fear because the patrol has been increased under word of some suspicious activity in the area. Just hearing the footsteps, you don't get the sense of there's any urgency. It seems like it's just a normal patrol, but there is more soldiers than there would normally be. You hear them coming in the distance. I'm going to set a timer at 6.
I'm going to tell Juice to fly up onto a roof. Try to stay quiet. I don't know if I can disguise myself as I'll fly up there with him and kind of fly up using my skilled silent flyer.
Okay.
I'll use the skilled silence or experience silent flyer to see how far they are and to give a heads up to the rest of the party.
Okay, so you're flying up. This is an experience?
Yes, silent flyer.
Okay. So give me a finesse roll. Well, you're going to perceive to see how far they are, but you're trying to be quiet about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Not drawing too much attention by flying.
All right. So why don't you spend a hope to use silent flyer? So that will negate your finesse roll, and then give me an instinct to perceive to see where they are.
$16 with fear.
Oh, I love it.
Endless fear. Endless fear.
Is there a way you can spend stress for hope, right?
I could
Only if
because
it's a
I had a
future.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had it's a fearless. I think it comes from my it's either goblin or the other. It's an ancestry thing.
So as you fly up high and you land with that, what was the number?
16.
16 with fear. I just heard the fear and got excited. As you land with your 16 with fear and you look, you're startled to see they are much closer than you expect. Your countdown marks down by 2.
I say we try to. What is the plan, Mist?
Are you still up on the rooftop? Are you going, what is the plan, Mist?
No, sorry. My bad. This is all in my
Did the
head.
owl go on a roof too?
He was going to when he got the spotlight, or he was gonna. Do we need to get out of here really quickly, or who are we waiting for? Come, my friends are coming.
Let's go.
Okay,
M was supposed to meet us here, though. They're going to be expecting us.
And they have not. Not yet.
And can just go back down in the ground if they pop up and see the guards, and we'll be able to keep an eye on it. So
I'm going to
So I-
spend.
Grab them and go up.
I'm going to spend 2 fear.
Uh-oh.
As you hear,
Yeah, so I told them that it didn't make any sense why I have all of us out here. Like it's it's a special occasion. We have this celebration.
you hear these soldiers talking to each other while they're patrolling the streets, looking around. The 2 in the front are just sort of like slack-jawed a little bit. And he's like, yeah, that's what I said as well. Like, why double up the patrol on a night at the festival? Like, we want to have fun at the festival too.
Right, that's what I thought too. But I guess some people had some problem at the festival, made a big boom. There was a fight, and I don't know what happened. But yeah, so now this is what we're doing. So
Okay, well, like, I think it's not really fair. So we do this quick, we go back to the festival, yeah? So as they're sort of walking through, they're not quite on you yet.
I take to the sky and head up over, not flying over them, but flying away from them in the night.
All right, so
Wait,
Geen
are
is
you just
up,
going
and then
to a
you
roof?
2 are, you've lifted the other 2 up as well?
Roof.
Just in,
And sure.
yeah, there's plenty of roofs.
Okay.
Close.
All right. I think it's time.
Oh no.
Group action roll.
All right.
Oh, no.
all right,
We
all
gotta
right,
get
there it
one
is.
in.
Yeah.
Finesse to hide.
Finesse to hide.
Oh my. I am not that great
So
at that.
I'm a wildborn, and I have Lightfoot, which my movement is naturally quiet, and I have advantage on rolls to move without being heard.
I think that's perfect that you lead this.
For sure.
All right. So for those of you who don't remember, group action roll, you have a leader of the roll, which is going to be Halim. Every episode. It's going to be Halim. Everyone else makes a reaction roll, so you don't gain any hope, you don't gain any fear. Your DC for this is going to be 15. You're up high. So you each roll a reaction roll, your duality dice. Let me know
Okay.
what you got. Everyone who beats a 15 adds a modifier to Halim's already plussed up advantage roll. Everyone who fails subtracts 1 from that roll.
And we can choose which skill we're using.
No, it's finesse.
This is finesse specifically,
We
but
all have
you
to do
can.
finesse.
You're all doing finesse to hide, but you can add any experiences or any features that you want.
Cool. Can I use my tactical instincts to anticipate where the guards might be patrolling, especially based on the information I received from my new friend?
Absolutely, spend your hope.
Beep. As we're flying up, I want to really quickly, sorry, one more thing. This is worth it. I tell Halim, your skills are truly indispensable, and I don't know where we would be without you. Soldiers bond, 3 hope.
Nice.
I only need 1, otherwise I'm full.
Oh, sorry. I get 3. That's okay. We both get 3 hope. Top it off.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Anyway, here's my roll.
Hopeful.
Dun. A 9.
9. Okay. So that's with your experience?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're -1.
Sorry.
Geen, would you like to roll? Finesse,
Yeah.
reaction, no hope or fear. And you can add any experiences if you'd like by spending a hope.
So what am I reacting to?
You are rolling a finesse roll. This is for you. You're doing a group action roll to hide. So this is finesse to hide.
You just won't gain a hope.
Yeah.
You roll hope. And he won't get a fear.
I rolled a 5 with hope.
You rolled a 5 with hope. All right. So a 5 does not meet the 15. So that's -2.
Oof. We're going to get caught.
I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay. 15. We're bringing that to a -1.
Yeah.
-1 on top of all of your other things, Halim.
All right. Let me see what my bird does. My bird, blah, blah, blah.
Bird.
Finesse +2, so I get a +4. Okay, that's it. So I get a additional +2 from being a great winged beast. An advantage. All right, let me see what we got here. Where are you? Finesse. Advantage. I'll add just 2 to the roll. So that is going to be 15, 16, 17, 16 with fear.
16 with fear. I will take that fear. But you succeed. So on that success, describe to me how you each hide on these rooftops as these guards walk by.
I think Hal takes them up and this is like the rooftop, and he'll drop them off on the rooftop and then gonna swing around in the night to see, which way they're going and how many there are. And then he'll land on a roof somewhat farther away and let out, ooh. That was terrible.
Geen, how are you hiding?
I'm leaning up against a wall and alleyway. Actually laying down with my coat covered up, my hat in between my hands, similarly to our Dracona friend that the French prince gave gold to. I'm going to look disheveled and urchiny.
Okay. Shurian, as you land on that roof.
So is there anything else on this roof, or can I say what's on the roof?
You tell me what's on the roof.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this is probably, there's a lot of this is where probably they keep a lot of storage. Maybe they've got, a small garden or something, and they're growing vegetables or whatever they can to kind of, it's like, I imagine that the one way that they can support their population is kind of these home gardens on top of these buildings. So they probably have either a greenhouse or some sort of storage. Shurian realizes that this is a giant city. It's the biggest city he's ever been in, but it reminds him of the forest back home when he was on patrol, and it's not really that different. So he imagines that he's back there, and when they were training to do ambushes, he slips into that mode and just gets behind whatever he can, ensures that, there's no, glint of moonlight off of his armor or anything like that. He makes sure he's covered up. Basically, he just silences his muscles and just focuses on his breath and makes sure he doesn't let out any sound.
All right. And as you stay silent, we move over to Mist. How does Mist hide in this moment?
Being dropped right after Shurian did. or as he was being dropped. Can I flavor the succeed and the fail between Mist and Shurian?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. She sees that he's not hidden that well. Like he's missing something very important. So she'll like go over there and be like, they're coming from, they're right there. And she just kind of like moves him like that. And then she just like lays on the roof.
And as you all get into this position, as you land, some loose stone on this old roof, some bricks fall, and they hit the ground below. And the guard's like, "Oh,
Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that. It's what? Fan out. Look over there. Look over there.
and they start to look around. And suddenly you hear one say, "Stop!" And they all sort of turn, looking down the alleyway that Geen is sitting in. "You there, stop!" And they all start running down this alley, right by Geen. They see the Draconian urchin at the end of the alley as he says, "Oh," and he starts sprinting down the way as they all give chase, clearing out of the area. You can see in the distance as they catch up to the urchin and tackle him to the ground.
Oh.
Spotlight's back to you.
So we all saw this?
Yeah.
Miss didn't. She was
Miss-
laying on. She was just.
Yeah, I
laying,
mean, Shurian's up
looking.
there with Mist too.
Well, if you were looking
well, you
down
might
at
have
them,
seen it. You're standing. Though.
Yeah.
You were looking at.
Yeah, I
Miss
was
like,
like
I'm just
crouched
gonna lay
down.
down.
Geen certainly saw it.
Geen's kind of pissed off because the urchin is kind of one of the people that he would hire for his crew, at least for a season on the ship. But the priority is us. And he speaks all prayer to the gods, hoping that the urchin isn't beat up too terribly or stolen from too badly. And I'll kind of sneak out and use my skill scout, see if the area is clear to signal my companion. Would that be finesse?
Well, I think they're far enough away now. If you were to call Juice,
Okay.
you wouldn't have to worry.
Mist kind of like crawls over to the edge and looks down at the planter from up top on the roof.
Sage, what is M doing in this moment?
Yeah, we're.
I'm on a mission.
Yeah, what is it?
So, Mist told me to go find Issa Thistlehorn at the Xerix temple that we first met her at, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to just kind of navigate beneath the city until I reach the temple location, and still in my ghost form, I'm going to see if she's present.
All right, and we can do this off, sort of out of spotlight, but roll me a presence roll.
Okay, I can do that. I would, in this presence roll, I also want to add my experience I haunt. So the
You're gonna
You
come
just-
through the wall, and she's gonna be, "Oh,
Oh yeah. I use the description here says even the most stalwart minds cannot resist the haunting presence of dread.
okay,
So I'm gonna use that and
love it."
roll. I'm glad I did. That's a 13 with fear.
And that's with your
Yeah,
presence.
total.
Okay, so as you reemerge from...
I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. What did you say? I pressed the wrong button.
No, it's okay. As you sort of out of the ground by the planter, you arrive with the news that Issa is not thrilled that you brought outsiders here.
Well, technically they're not here, right? Like, they didn't make it to the temple yet. So in my defense...
That's why it went.
But here you are right outside the temple, a couple doors down from the temple. You have few other options.
No. I'm alone. I'm so lonely.
Poor
over here.
him.
Well, as you were just arriving with that news, so you're no longer with Issa. So the outcome of that was you did go on your mission.
Okay.
So now you're coming back with the news that, like, not to say you can't go in, but she's not super happy about it. She's not convinced by what you said. They're trustworthy.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Mist first, being the person among the party now that I recognize the most, and tell her, well, Issa isn't. I mean, we can go, but this is not very happy about this.
I'm going to spend 2 fear.
Oh no.
As you hear,
Where are they? What are you talking about? You show me.
as you see the guards coming back down the alleyway with the urchin.
What is this hawk that you talk about? A hawk come in. I don't understand. Show me. Point to me. Where are they?
As he's sort of roughing up this urchin, as he falls to the ground and he picks him back up and they start headed your way once again.
How far away are they?
The countdown of 6. So they are just down the end of the alleyway that Geen is.
How many are there?
Well, they said they were doubled. So let's say there are 8.
I can take him.
If y'all pick a fight with them tonight, we are not going to the temple.
I cannot leave this innocent to take the fall for us. It's not right. I will not live that way.
He doesn't know who we are. We could try to get him out
He's done
later
nothing and
once
he's
in-
about to be punished. For us. For you.
Spitting of fear.
Can I signal
Notch it down.
to Zeus to make it fly off to create a distraction?
Sure.
All right. I'll tap on the wall 3 times and Tuki Tuki. And Juice will lift up and just take off.
I know he. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I know that he didn't do anything wrong, but this is much, much bigger than any one person.
You hear
Try to help him later.
as the wings begin to beat, as Juice takes off, this flying Volkswagen, and he flutters up and then immediately turns, zipping around, headed straight down the alleyway where Geen is, and then flying up and above, and you see all of the guards go, "Whoa."
What the hell was that? You go check it out.
they send 3 guards.
Who are we if we leave him? What does it matter? What?
I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast a spell called Spectral Mist. So I'm going to mark a stress, and this makes me and any of the targets that I choose within close range of me momentarily incorporeal. So just like a ghost, they can move through solid objects. They're immune to physical damage, and they become corporeal again after they pass through a solid object or after they make an action roll. Otherwise, it drops at the end of the scene. So I'm going to do that. I assume that from where I am, from where Mist is standing, that all of us in the party are within close range.
Well, everyone except Halim,
Oh, that's true.
right?
Where did Halim land? Are you still flying, or did you land?
I landed on a building a little bit further away and just
All right.
kept my
And
eyes open.
Geen is down in the alleyway,
Okay.
pretending
So
to be an
it's-
urchin. Yeah.
Just us 3.
I don't know if I want. Hold on. I take it back.
You built it up.
It was. I mean,
It sounds so cool.
okay. I mean, it's only a stress, so I think I'm gonna do that for Mist and for. I mean, I guess you guys are the closest to me for Shurian and Mist. So yes, I think I'm gonna lay my ghostly hands on either of your shoulders, which they kind of just like sink through your shoulders. You're very like suddenly very, very cold. Like you feel like you're in ice. And then suddenly you don't feel like this weight of your body. You don't feel like you weigh anything at all, almost as if you're like floating, or how you imagine space might be like. And if you look at any part of your body, you can almost see through yourself.
And as this chill comes over you, you feel this sense of hopelessness. For if you're caught, will this be the feeling you have for the rest of eternity? As you slide through the veil of stillness, is this the hole that's left inside of you? As I spend a fear and tick you down. I can never find the damn numbers. Here we go.
Sage, could you describe again how long it lasts until the end of the scene, but like what were the other
Or until you pass through a solid object.
can we still be seen?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say anything about invisibility. I imagine it would be more difficult to see you, because I'm imagining you in a ghost form, and ghosts are like they're not like fully transparent, but
Given
So I
the
could
circumstance, I'll give you advantage on any finesse rolls to hide or anything like that in this form.
I want to say something, but Miss wouldn't say it.
Now tell me, where is this Hulk? Point to him. Where did you see him?
supposed to help us?
Who has all this? Who has all this gold in the old town?
What do you
Can I
do?
fly?
no, you can't fly.
Okay.
Geen?
I have a spell that we'll use as a distraction called
Okay.
Fireflies. So actually Conjured Swarm. And I'm going to choose the Fireflies variant. So I get a whole bunch of Fireflies that fly around me. Actually, it's nighttime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do Fireflies. So I'm going to leave my coat on the ground. I'm going to stumble, walk, and kind of bump into one of the guards. I'm going to mumble about the beetle laying some sort of eggs. And as I'm doing so, I'm going to have one of the fireflies come out of my mouth and just encircle my entire body. So spellcast roll +3. How do we do that?
Are you on pen and paper?
Or
are you on your?
I use my demi.
Okay.
Uh, 13 with fear.
And does it have a DC?
Has a damage?
No. Oh, no, I see it. Never mind. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. No, we're against an adversary. Okay, so you said 13 with fear?
Correct.
Their difficulty is 15, so that does not land. But were you trying to do an attack?
It was more of a fear factor situation. Okay. Again, to
against all
distract
adversaries.
them, to help my comrade. Buy them more time, give them more. Because I'm cool with getting captured. Because I hope they see me as valuable as I see them at this point.
So as you come up talking about the beetles, and then you go, blah, and these fireflies come out and start whizzing around your body. They're like, what the? And they draw their weapons on you, as they're like, what? It's clearly confused. They're not quite as startled as much as alarmed, and they have turned their attention solely to you. Releasing the urchin, who starts to scurry away as soon as they look. Spotlights to you. But that was with hope or with fear? I'm sorry.
Oh, with your favorite fear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm gonna gain that fear.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was with hope. So as they look at you and they're like, oh my gosh, they pull their weapons and they're gonna release an attack at you. Does a 17 hit? Does it meet or?
It does. I was just seeing. Yep, it does. It hits.
So one of the soldiers who, not the one who released the urchin, but another one who turned quick, as he saw this, his first reaction was to launch a bolt, which does. It hits you, and this arcane bolt comes and smacks against your chest, and you take 14 damage.
So that hit my minor damage, so I would just mark 1 HP.
Right. Yep.
Wait.
Okay.
Is your minor damage a 14? The barrier thing?
Yeah.
If it meets it exceeds. Yeah. If it
cool.
lands on your minor damage or below that threshold, then it's 1.
Got you. May I fire back?
The spotlight is to you.
How far is the Dracona from Geen?
The Dracona is very close to Geen. I assume that you walked up to do this big show to distract them. So they're within a very close range.
Okay, so I'd like to, in this darkness, like do my best to kind of just kind of like meld as much with the shadows as possible as I get as close to Geen as possible. And I'm going to cast Spectral Mist again.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on the Dracona, and I'm going to cast it on Geen.
The Dracona urchin has run. His took off scurrying as soon as.
I thought he was very close.
No, he was with them.
We thought you were talking about the guards.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. Yeah, the Dracona guards are very close. The Dracona urchin scurried away as soon as they released him.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do that with Geen, and I think that way he's not. I don't know. I think I actually am going to take him. I assume because I'm a ghost, I can interact with other incorporeal forms. So I'm going to like grab his arm and pull him underneath the ground with me. And then I'm taking Geen, and the form doesn't end until after you pass through the object.
Sure.
So I'm taking Geen to the temple with me.
Okay.
Oh.
So who?
I mean,
so you as you do this, describe the scene as you pull Geen under and as you emerge.
So just like with Mist and Shurian, you feel this overwhelming cold, just as if you're frozen in ice, worse than taking an ice bath or delving into that cold water and trying to get the trident that might be reminded of in this moment. And then you feel this kind of weightlessness, and then suddenly you're just sinking. But it doesn't feel like sinking, and you just feel like you're not falling, just almost like floating. In the ground, you can't see very much of anything. It's this weird type of vagueness of what you see around you, almost as if like you're looking around you and seeing through the earth in almost a black and white, grainy type of almost dreamlike sort of vision. And I'm just going to take you and guide you toward where I can see and know that the Temple of Xerix, which has been overtaken by the Adelinare, is. And I'm going to take you with me underneath the very temple itself, and then kind of guide you out to the surface.
So are you're arriving into the temple?
Yes, like
Correct.
Already inside it.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing in this moment? Mist?
Are we still incorporeal?
Yeah, until you pass through a solid object.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't some sort of like, it's not D&D, so there's no concentration checks. Cool. She just kind of looks at Shurian and guess they got it. Let's go this way.
So just to be clear, like we're overwhelmed with hopelessness, right?
As a flavor.
Is it a flavor?
As a flavor,
okay.
not as a feature.
I will continue to indulge in this flavor. I told him, Miss, there's no point in any of this. Don't you see we've already failed? Why even bother?
That doesn't sound like something that a future king should say. Surely there are going to be hard times.
It doesn't matter who becomes king. It's all nonsense anyway. War is coming for all of us, whether we like it or not.
Hey, come on.
The whole world is
Can I grab him?
laid against us, and
as per the rules that we just established with ghosts touching ghosts, yes, you may.
Okay, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab his like elbow and start kind of like moving him along with me as he spirals.
Okay.
he's just going to go with it. He's given up.
And you're headed to...
I don't know where M went. I don't know where Halim went.
Poor Halim.
He's just chilling like an owl. Like,
I guess I'm gonna look for Halim. Like, I want to look for Halim before I move because it's probably an easier location to look from, and then I'm gonna like move back into stuff.
Halim, in owl form, are you hiding in plain sight?
Yeah, I'm just perched on a roof. You know, it's just a little further away, but I'm a giant owl perched on a roof.
Yeah. So I don't think you need to do a roll for this. I think you can probably just, that owl is Halim, but nobody else does. Yeah.
I'm gonna head to Halim, staying in the shadows, bringing along this very sad Jurian.
Are you still on the roof? So you're jumping from the rooftop to rooftop without passing through anything? Let's say that the rooftop that Halim is perched upon is the temple itself with the highest of the peaks. So as you approach the top of that rooftop, you meet up with Halim with Shurian
it's
in
so
tow.
cold. It's so cold. I thought this city was supposed to be warm. Isn't it built on a volcano? Why am I so cold?
Do you want me to make you warm?
Yes.
You want warm?
Yes,
Okay,
I do.
Okay, come on. Hey, Halim, we're gonna go in this building right here. Okay, so we're just okay. And I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna walk through the door with him, and then I'm gonna hug him and say, "See, it's warm." I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Just like, are you warm now?
Yes, did you just try and hug me?
It's a weird thing in ghost form. You know, we went through a door. It was weird.
Where are we? What happened to the urchin? Is he okay?
Pretty sure he got away.
Pretty sure.
As you enter, sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll just go, where are the others? That's it.
As you enter the main part of the temple, you arrive on the scene as M has emerged through the floor with Geen in tow, now fully corporeal. That is a critical success. Issa jumps up from her chair, jumps up and does a quick flip, handspring, lands, grabs onto Geen, holding him in a hold with her staff at his neck, and says, "All of you stay back."
Miss, I have rum, and I'm more than happy to share.
And as Mist, you come through the front door and you become fully corporeal, and you have this moment with Shurian, who becomes fully corporeal. She locks eyes with you and says, "You know the way of the Idolinare. What are you doing here, girl?"
There's much at stake here. Sometimes Drinkai gets at people.
What has happened?
She'll walk forward. I say, "Oh, there's another one. He's an owl. I'm hoping he's not an owl when he walks in, though." Can I I'm going to explain what happened, but I'm going to want to try to insight check her to see if she's the one that wrote the letter and like she already knows what's going on because she's evil.
I don't know what you mean by insight check.
I'm so sorry. I would like to instinct check.
Okay, so roll your instinct to perceive or to sense.
Okay, I'm still gonna like explain some stuff.
Are you explaining everything?
I'm gonna explain that we made it we saw the Accords. the scroll was stolen because that's not a secret.
Mhm.
And we followed the Emperor, and he was murdered by Threnkai.
Are you going to tell her what kind of Threnkai?
Not until after I read the instinct. check.
Okay.
Actually, no, that might help me see the instinct, the thing, to see, because she might know something that, like, she might know, but not know. So, yeah. So I'm going to mention that it was a Vornacraith.
Very good.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it. There you go. Okay. That's what she explains. So she doesn't say anything about the no.
All right. So your DC
Mm-hmm.
is 15.
Okay.
And I'll give you advantage
Ooh.
because
Okay.
the Idolinare are not known to lie to one another.
Okay. In most cases.
Generally open with each other.
Yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, hold on. What was it again? The DC that I had to make?
15.
Oh, 19 with hope.
Ah.
All right. So as you're explaining what happened, and you see, it says still holding her quarterstaff up to Gein's neck. And as you explain it, you see that her grip begins to loosen as her face her eyes become wide. Her face is shocked. She says,
Vornacraith here, are you sure?
Yes, and I pull out the notebook and I like kind of point at the markings that I drew to prove that it was a Vornacraith because she doesn't trust her knowledge.
Did you, is that corner in here or no? Did you pick it up?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna go ahead and say a couple of other things, and I did pick it up. It's
Oh.
not in that journal.
Okay.
She's gonna say, and these two, and the one that should be coming inside the door any minute now. Maybe they might
Or
just
maybe
stay on
not.
the roof
She
as
is
an owl and sleep there.
She has fully released Gein at this point. Now it has the book with the markings, and she's reading it and walking.
Yeah.
There's a Vornacraith here that's only a matter of time before.
They were led to the room to take the hit for it, to take the blame. So I think it's somebody within the Emperor's
So not the Emperor
Power
himself.
landed.
The Emperor is just another victim. Well, the biggest problem at hand is the Vornacraith. We cannot do anything for the Emperor, sadly. You are all in grave danger. This whole city is in grave danger. With this Threnkai out there, the Vornacraith, they have a very strict cycle. They feed until they lay their eggs. And they breed hundreds, like insects. You must hunt this down and kill it before it has a chance to propagate its species here in Drakharn.
So with my 19, I'm assuming that she's not involved.
What you read from her is that she seems to be genuinely shocked, because it's not a lie detector, but from what you glean,
I know.
what you glean from her reaction, she does seem to be genuinely shocked. And you can even look as she's looking at your paper, she seems sort of like confused by how this would happen without that missing piece of there being that burnt paper.
Yeah,
And she says,
and then she holds it out.
These markings here, the burnt,
and she holds it and she sees it.
this is Idolinare.
Yes, it is. Ilanare. Isn't that what it is, or is it
Ilanare, yeah. This is
Ilanare.
of the Ilanare. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is of our faction
yeah.
and the language that we speak.
We may have been betrayed, but there may just be someone who knows our ways. All right.
Can I look at the handwriting?
Of the little slip of paper?
Yep, of the yep.
Sure. Yeah. Here you go.
Cool.
Take it.
Does it look familiar?
Familiar from somebody who you know, or
Familiar from somebody that I know that might have possibly betrayed the Idolinare in the past and kind of got away. That
do a knowledge roll
oh god.
to either remember or analyze.
Can any of
Because
my
it's such a small slip of paper, though. The DC is going to be 17.
Good gosh. Okay. You're already pulling him into this. I swear, Ghost. Okay.
You brought it up.
It's fine. Okay, normally this is not why you would have me, because I'm not a knowledge person, but why you would have me is to protect from betrayals and not liking betrayers. Can I use the experience?
While I am not usually one to say no,
Okay.
I do think like that's probably not how you meant it.
Well, actually, I meant it for whatever I normally would do, but
So my only thought is that if you have a low knowledge, then that's not why we have you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. I did not succeed, and it is with fear.
What did you roll?
8.
Oh. Take my fear.
No, it wouldn't have helped. So it's fine. That's a bad roll.
So as you look at it, it doesn't quite seem familiar to you at all, although you are suspicious as that circumstance from your past jumps to the front of your mind, almost clouding your judgment. And the thought of this creates a panic, and you mark a stress.
She just kind of stares at it for a minute and a half-ish.
As you stare, Issa says, you and I are the only Idolinare here under Karn at the moment that I know of. So I am afraid I have a terrible task to ask of you, Mist.
She looks up and just kind of like hands back over the note. Yes.
She takes it and puts it in her pocket. You must seek out this Vornacraith and destroy it. It will begin feeding immediately. The sun is about to rise. It will rest during the day. But you need to find it before it can feed, before it can lay its eggs. Many lives are at risk. We will deal with what's happening in the Imperium after that, but this, unfortunately, is more important at this time. Take your friends if you think they can be trusted, but do not reveal our mission to them, assuming you haven't already.
She doesn't say anything. For a second. I will need more information on their habits, where they look to rest, feeding preferences.
All right, my library is as modest as it is open, available to you.
I think there is something on the Vornacraith. If you would like to read that, please, all of you, get your rest. There is some bread up in the belfry. Help yourselves.
She nods, and then she looks to the door. I told him we were going in the building.
Who?
He's an owl on the roof. I guess he doesn't like inside. I don't know.
Well, take some
But
bread
he's
to
a
your
man.
owl. A man owl? Well, you have a morph man. I suppose a man owl is on par. Take some bread to your friend outside. Make sure he stays low. We will rest during the day, and the Vornacraith will be out. As the sun goes down, that's when you will have to track it and find it. You look tired, missed.
Yeah. Thank you. If you need us to stay somewhere else after this, we can try to find somewhere.
I will contact your elder through Sending Stone and report your transgression. I will let you know what we decide when you return from killing the Vornacraith. If you agree, I don't want to force anything on you. We'll take a long rest and follow up in your next episode in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Feel free to take your long rest.
I have a bunch of healing stuff that I can do
Okay.
before everybody sleeps to free up downtime activities.
If you come inside,
Gotta bring me bread, man.
Got it.
I was gonna bring you bread and like come here.
Like make a trail.
Ooh, yeah.
I will also have Juice come in with the other with Hal.
Okay. We'll pick up your long rest at the beginning of your next session before we jump into what you're doing next. Thank you all for playing. This was outstanding job. You did it without getting arrested or killed. Well done.
Yeah, I might just be killed later. It's fine.
That's fine.
There's always time for that later.
Data.
So thank you, everyone who's still watching. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Join us next week when we jump into Team 2's adventure in Session 3. Hope to see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
When the fire calls, we answer anyway. Oaths in our bones, flame in our hands. If the world turns, let it turn away. We'll burn brighter, we'll burn higher.